If you do these 3 things, you'll bear hug me. So the first thing is there's an old Japanese ritual called the misogi. And the notion around a misogi is you do one year-defining thing every year. Something that like you can look back on. You probably don't even know what you do 8 days ago, but you sure as hell should be able to say, I launched a podcast, I quit smoking. There should be one big thing. The second thing that I do is something that I call Kevin's rule. Kevin is a police officer in New York who's a friend of mine, blue-collar guy, the happiest guy that I know. And Kevin and I take our 8-year-old kids to climb Mount Washington in the winter. Mount Washington is freezing. It's like minus 10 degrees. We're in a minus 20 sleeping bag, sleeping outside of the snow. It's midnight. I said, Kevin, there's 8 billion people in the world. We're the only 4 people. He says, unbelievable, man. How often do you do stuff like this? And he lights up. He goes, oh, ever since I graduated college, every other month, I do something on a weekend or one day of the weekend that I normally wouldn't have done. I said, well, what do you mean? He goes, like, well, instead of watching the Georgia football game, I might take my kids fishing. I might sign up for a 5K. I might take a cooking class. But I do something I normally wouldn't have done, like this trip we're on right now. I said, that's unbelievable. He said, yeah. I said, why do you do it? He said, because if you create 6 mini adventures every year and you're 40 years old and you live to be 80, that's 240 things that you wouldn't have had in your life that you just created. I said, this is fucking brilliant, man. You won life, man. And then the third thing is I add a winning habit every quarter. Maybe it's a 10-minute-a-day meditation practice. Maybe I'm never gonna be late to a meeting. Maybe it's drinking half my weight in water, right? What they say you're supposed to do. But if you add 4 new habits, 6 mini adventures, and a killer experience, and you repeat that for the rest of your life, that's a heck of a life, man. You won life if you do that.